Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you guys doing? How you doing, Joe?
I'm okay. I am just finishing my dinner and start working. It's like tonight.
Dude, I feel you. I had dinner much earlier, but just in the last few minutes, I went and got a small little
Nice.
bowl of potato chips
I have
and some
what I have.
coffee.
Who is the sponsor for today? You know. I mean, they are not sponsoring, but if coffee bean ceases, yeah, please, please.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Dude, this thing, I gotta tell you, this thing it's actually really good because it's tea and it's actually a flavorful tea,
Nice.
and it's not like those tea house. It's actually from their own brew.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, this is really nice. So coffee bean, if you see this there.
So let me say what's up to everybody in the chat. What's up, Crispy Critter, Broke As Knives, Pretty Fly for a Knife Guy, Dopey. Welcome you guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thomas, what's up, brother? How you doing today?
What's up? Good. How about you guys?
Good, man.
Doing
Just
pretty good.
burning the candle at both ends.
Nice. Sharif,
Yes,
your camera composition is changed today.
Yes, it has.
This is nice. The background is little far. It looks like it's like a fisheye.
It's a new lens that Joe and I got, and I've been using it for streaming lately because it's nice. It blurs the background.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it focuses on you more.
Yeah. I definitely I like it a lot, actually.
Awesome.
What up, Cheeto Bandito? Welcome.
How you doing, Joe?
it's okay. Just as usual.
Yeah.
As usual,
some-
busy. As usual, busy.
I got some news to tell. Joe knows what happened last weekend.
Yeah. I mean, it's when you hear it, Jeremy is gonna be like me. Oh, it's typical Thomas.
All right, what happened?
So my Forerunner, you know my Forerunner, right?
Yeah.
It got a hydro lock last week.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Were you overlanding with it at the time, or what happened?
Yeah, I was just like having fun around Azusa Canyon, San
Mhm.
Gabriel. Yeah, and then the water level was actually not as deep when I was going in, but
Yeah.
I guess before I was coming out, there were like so many cars driving by, and the water got deeper and deeper.
Gotcha.
And when I was coming out from the same way, it was actually stiffer than I expected. So the whole front of the Forerunner was just dived into the river, and
It
then
got sucked into
it just got hydrolocked in the middle of the river.
Wow.
And then first I thought like I just got stalled, so I tried to start the car again, and then it just wouldn't. So, and then
Damn.
all my electrical just died on me all of a sudden. So, and then I was there inside there for a good 10-15 minutes until I got rescued back out. Yeah, so when things got dry, electrical came back again, but engine was totally stalled. And on Monday, I took a spark plug out and then checked inside, and then there was a mud and all this
shit.
stuff with like a water, and so I doubt that it's okay, but I'm gonna try to fix it, see if I can I looked up, and a lot of times you flush the whole oil out, and then you put the fresh oil in, take all the water out from the head gasket
Cylinders,
from the top,
gaskets,
and then just change the spark plug, keep it dry for another couple of days, and then if you start the car, sometimes it actually comes back normal if nothing else is damaged. But I doubt, because I thought, or people thought that it was a starter that was causing problems, so they try to start the car manually and stuff. So it kind of got abused after it was hydro locked a little bit. So I doubt that it's gonna come back.
Damn, man.
Yeah, but hopefully nothing, because some people say Toyota 4Runner never breaks down. So
yeah, but hydro locking is hard on an engine,
Yeah, right. So
well, I mean, dude, it sucks that it happened. I mean, really, but props to you for actually using your 4Runner and not you just driving it around the suburbs like a lot of people.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what it's built for. So
exactly.
Yeah. But I had fun while it lasted. Probably if it doesn't work, then I'll probably either swap the engine or just sell it apart and then just get Tacoma or something.
You know what I was wondering when you were mentioning it was I wonder if there's any adapters to adapt an LS V8 to the transmission, because I'm sure the engine bay has enough room. But I was thinking, if you could do that, you could go to a pick-apart or a junkyard and find an old LS or an old Chevy V8 or something for cheap, rather than trying to source another Toyota engine, because those I'm sure are expensive, even used. So,
no, definitely. I think I'm gonna see many different options, but I also was thinking of just parting it out, because I realized that Toyota 4Runner is popular amongst a lot of people, and they just want to buy parts. And
fair.
Yeah, if I can just sell it as a part, then I can make easily. Yeah. So, and then I can just buy old Tacoma or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Dang, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to lose money. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Rip the 4Runner though, man. That thing is awesome.
Yeah.
It's funny, I've been kind of looking for one ever since, on and off, and it's just the prices are crazy now,
Yeah, they're crazy. I mean, you can still find high mileage 4Runner. I think you can find if it's stock about 4 or 5K, but maybe 200 or in between 200 to 300 mile, which is still not bad for Toyota. So
I was gonna ask, how many miles do you think that thing can survive for? You think it's a 500,000 mile?
As long as you do proper oil change and just proper maintenance, it lasts forever. I think it's 500. I think engine it lasts forever. It's just that other parts start falling apart before. So
sure.
Mine, I don't know if anybody is gonna buy mine, or I just want to let the audience know that I actually put fresh new AC system. So because it was already broken, and I spent $2,500 to put brand new AC system on it. So whoever's gonna take it, who's taking that part is lucky, because it's fresh new.
It's new,
yeah.
But well, I mean, if you get the same engine and stuff to replace it, if you replace the engine, at least you can salvage that. But if you sell it, you can still charge close to $2,500 for that new AC system.
Oh yeah,
So
I mean, I have to do some calculation, but if I can sell it for higher price with working engine,
mhm.
it's not bad idea to swap the engine. And plus, I was actually surprised. So many people there were asking me if I want to sell my car, even though they know it's already broken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're like,
Dang.
just let me know, And I was like, how much will you pay? And then they're like, I'll pay like $3K. And I'm like, $3K for a broken car? It's not bad actually,
Right?
Yeah.
Dang.
So
Okay.
yeah, a lot of, because I guess they know how to repair. Maybe they're gonna just take a whole engine apart and rebuild it.
Yeah.
That way, yeah. Then it's worth it if you know how to rebuild the engine. Then if you take my car, then you get brand new 4Runner for $3K.
Yeah.
So
Dude,
yeah,
that's crazy, man.
yeah. I'm
Yes.
gonna see if anybody take that offer. Then who knows? Like the last resort could be they could just pick up my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, man, that sucks. But hopefully, it leads. Usually, you bounce back with something better. When you go through stuff like this. So
Yeah.
fingers crossed for you.
He's gonna buy another used one and then he's gonna rip it again and
Hey, no,
it's going to start all over again. I know Thomas.
Here's the beauty of it, right? Like after the wheel popped on the MR2, the new one is even better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if he gets a Tacoma or a 4Runner again, he's gonna know now. He's gonna put a snorkel on it like right away,
Right.
right? So like,
yeah, I'm definitely gonna see some options to see because I don't want to. I'm not gonna lose money, on these,
With the 4Runner, what year is it?
94.
94. Okay.
Second generation. Yeah. It's 3.0. It's a little sluggish, but it's perfect for off-roading.
Dude, Cheeto Bandito saw a Gen 1 4Runner for sale across the street for $13K with the 4x4 still working.
Oh yeah. If your 4Runner has nothing wrong, it's actually it could be pretty pricey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know because whatchamacallit, I'd love to get another deal like I did with my Impreza, pay like under 10K and get, like a 4Runner Tacoma or something, right? Especially for doing the drives back and forth between up here in LA. That would be amazing, because, dude, I don't know. Well, I told you last week, like I fucked up the tendons in my knees when I was in Atlanta, and for like the last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to drive because all my cars are manual. Like I can drive my dad's car, but that's not available to me all the time.
Right.
Like I'm just lucky I work from home.
Yeah. The best. Yeah.
How
is your tendonitis now?
It's getting better. It definitely is. The left knee, is almost 100%. I still have like a small knot in the calf that's not completely gone.
Okay.
And then the right knee is recovering because I was leaning on it like really hard, so it was like supporting all of my weight for like the first week. And that guy was just like, "You fat bastard, you need to chill out." But yeah, like if I have to get up from, let's say, like a deep squat, right? The left or the right knee kind of shakes a little bit as I pull myself up, like that kind of thing. But
I see.
Yeah,
I know. With that condition, definitely you have hard time driving manual because even without that condition, for me, sometimes like driving, because my commute is like 2 hours and most gas saving, and it's still whenever I arrive in at a company, is my left leg, because I was on a clutch all the time.
Yeah.
My left knee is like it gives me that weird feeling. It's not really hurting, but it just gives me that numb feeling,
Yep, that's exactly what that feeling is. That the tendons are just overworked,
Right. So I have to like stretch and.
Yeah, dude. The only thing that I found that really helps to get past that is doing squats. Like, put some weight on your shoulder and just do like a squat machine. Right. No other exercise I've found helps with that other than squats. Like, biking doesn't help, rowing doesn't help, but you got to.
I feel like biking's gonna actually make it worse, right? Because your
does.
knee is consistently moving.
Yeah, biking absolutely makes it way worse.
Yeah. No, definitely. Yeah.
But dude, real quick, let me say what's up to LCAT. How you doing, brother? Congratulations on winning tonight. And
I'm gonna put on glasses that my wife bought for me. Is what do you call that? UV light glass or something?
For like working on the TV or working on the computer.
Yeah.
Nice.
I can see what you have on your screen, though.
Yeah. It's you guys.
Dude, that's always the thing that I worry about with my glasses. I'm like, I gotta make sure I don't have any ladies.
Yeah, Thomas, I can see exactly what you have on your glasses.
Yeah, I have.
You have us on your glasses.
Yeah, two beautiful boys that I watch.
I mean, you must be looking at you and Joe. I'm definitely not beautiful.
No, you're the most beautiful.
Yeah, right.
I gotta say.
Yeah, I actually made it full screen, so you guys.
So Thomas, now I know Joe was asking for this last week. I'm going to kind of put you on the spot. Mm-hmm. Do you have any of your old sketches or renderings that you can show us?
So I have some previous work that I've done. Maybe I can,
you can just show your any sketch.
Okay.
Because these guys,
it doesn't have to be work. It doesn't have to.
These guys think this is good sketching for cars, right? They don't understand the level, that is out there. So I'd like to show them that this ain't shit.
I mean that's called.
I actually like on the stream from time to time. I actually do sketch on live. But it's not. It's nothing like what you have.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a different discipline, And Sharif, what you show me is a rough pen sketch, which we all do, and those are beautiful. That's where we actually start, and like we gone through like design process, and we understand that, of course, the BizCom, does have the wow factor, but end of the day, if you gotta have that understanding of 3D, which I think a lot of the designers, doesn't matter if they just do like a rough sketch or like type rendering, if you have that understanding, is great. And plus, like what Joe, you're saying, it's a different discipline. You have like product background, and it's like cars and product. I mean, car is one of the product, but it's kind of unique. That's why the study has been kind of expertised into this one realm. But end of the day, I mean, product is product, and trans is trans.
It's different type of sketch, right? It's
right.
Yeah.
It's the sketch that I did, and I show you. I showed all of our audience. It's how a product design how product works, and like
Right.
like very functional stuff. But it's
Right,
not
right.
it's not a wow factor that I can put in because it's not what it's meant for.
Well, I mean, I think it has a different wow factor. Like definitely when I look at product designer sketch, I look at a lot of ideas.
Mhm.
And that kind of gives me that wow factor too, because trans guys, they have a fancy sketch, but sometimes there's a lack of intelligence, I say. Like not to all the trans car designers, but like compared to product guys who research and like just see the whole market in a little bit different level than
This
trans
is-
guys, I think.
This is why we wanted to actually let you take over the
Mhm.
stream because for people who doesn't understand, Thomas is his sketch is very cool and very nice, but also has functioning, which
Yeah.
is a combination of both worlds. So
You guys are so generous. Yeah.
I,
But
no,
you
I
know,
just want you to show to wow our audience what actually like real like car designers are doing.
right. It's interesting. Yeah, I'll get into my stuff, but it's interesting how Joe has expertise on product design, and I am trans, and then Sharif, you were in trans before, transportation design,
Yeah.
and then you transitioned to product, so you understand, like you've gone through like both sides.
It's funny,
Right.
but like I'm really a master of the rough sketch,
Uh-huh.
and definitely my specialty is way more research, market positioning, doing the business side of things,
Right. Right.
and knowing where and manufacturing.
Right.
That's really my kind of where I positioned myself.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Definitely I get
Oh.
way deeper into the feasibility side.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're doing right now. So,
Yeah, literally.
shall I start sharing what I have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Let's see. Alright.
Yeah, I really want these guys to see the different levels of this stuff.
Let me download what I have. I don't know if I have a PDF. All right. I'm gonna close all the inappropriate stuff.
Yeah, it's okay.
These guys will get excited about it regardless. These bunch
we
of
just don't want our
degenerate-
channel to be closed down. Okay. All right. It's present, right? Present.
Yeah,
Share
present,
screen.
and then you can select which window or screen you want to share.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What up, Karko? All right. We're going to
You
have
guys
a
see it?
little meta situation. Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah, I'm gonna. Where's my stuff? All right, here you go. You guys see it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So these are some of the stuff that I've done. This is sort of my personal projects, and then I'll get into ones that I actually use and did it for production. But these are,
Just so you guys know, these are hand and Photoshop sketches that Thomas did.
right. Yeah, I wanted to because show my 3D skill on cars. So this is just quickly designed, and I wanted to use Autodesk Alias
Mhm.
create 3D. So as you can see, this is actually 3D model
Nice.
out of the sketch. Yeah. So you see the resemblance. This is drawing and this is 3D model.
Are the ones on the left, the white ones, 3D modeled as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
those look dope.
It's with the material and everything on.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I ever show you this project, Sharif, but
No.
or did you ever see this? Okay. This is like what I've done after I graduated.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically I wanted to propose a new Impreza.
Nice.
Please
Nice.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the current one looks dumb.
Yeah, so here's a close-up of the 3D model.
Nice.
By the way, guys, right now my position in GM is a digital modeler, which is basically this. I get the 2D sketches and then I build 3D out of those 2D design.
Yeah, dude, that looks
Yeah.
good.
Thank you. Yeah, and this is my personal project too. I wanted to create a supercar out of Brent DS, Bijan
Yeah.
GT. You guys remember Bijan GT was like a big thing a couple years ago,
Yeah.
or was it like,
Oh yeah.
no, it was like more like 10 years ago. It's been already like 10 years, I think.
Damn, that was.
Yeah.
But you know what? They're still kicking out a couple of the Vision GT cars every now and then.
Oh, really?
I think I saw
Wow.
one within the last few years. Yeah.
Really? That's crazy. Yeah, it's they had a lot of fun cars, but I wanted to take DS. So here's some little bit of background research, like to you guys is bullshit, but
No, the form language inspiration.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different type of research.
right.
But here's the thing, like this process, for example, like your mood board and your form language
we use that
inspiration.
also.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we integrate this.
Yeah.
It's just at a later stage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for trans guys, because we are heavily focused on styling, so like every research is kind of around the styling, basically. So I guess yeah. So here's some initial sketches. As you can see, like if you look at here, we start very abstract, so
Mhm.
rough sketch, yeah, and then
Sculpture.
from here, yeah, sculpture, exactly. And then this and this, yeah, and then on a side, I wanted to develop a helmet and the suit,
Nice.
yeah. So here's some 3D and the final rendering. This is 2D drawing, and this is 3D models.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, and then here's the final rendering. Mhm.
Oof. That's sexy.
That's nice.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe I should ask, who is it? Who makes Gran Turismo?
Polyphony.
Yeah, Polyphony
Okay.
Digital. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I should apply. See if they want to take my car.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's hot though.
Thank you. Yeah, and here's some process of 3D model. You can see like all the sections.
Yeah.
Turn on the sections to show. Yeah. It was a fun
Jesus.
project.
The I can't remember what it's called when you do the black and white lines to show like the surface transitioning.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, you've got
Yeah.
really good control of the surface. So, for those of you guys who don't know, at the top of the image here, or the what he's sharing, is when you 3D model. This is a feature that you can turn on so that you can see how your surfaces are interacting. And if you get some weird jaggedness or breaks, it means that your surface isn't constructed well. And as a result, your reflections, the machining, everything is going to kind of like be fucked up, right? So the fact that all of his lines are kind of continuous, they flow, there's no like weird jaggedness, is really impressive, especially for something that is so complex in terms of its surfacing. So that's awesome, man.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you know, I gotta be honest, I got like a little bit of like imperfectionness like here and there, you know, because this was before I got into GM. Now, you know, my skill level has improved, you know, than before. But yeah, like Sheriff is right, like, you know, just, you know, turning on this mode and checking out every bit of surface is very important, because, you know, like you don't want to miss any dent or wrong spots.
Yeah.
So yeah,
dude, and you're doing some challenging surfaces there. Jeez.
Oh yeah, this it was a challenge.
It's not.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. And then I have a little bit of collection of you know, quick renderings that I've done. This was my sort of idea of Kia Optima in US, but K5.
Nice.
Because I thought it was one of the, even though it's just a very economical sedan, I thought it was one of the good design, and I wanted to, you know, challenge myself to design a new one. So I think this picture actually kind of floats around in the internet here and there. Sometimes, like, I see it without knowing that, you know, like someone took it and then posted it somewhere, you know, saying, oh, you know, it's a cool rendering. So,
oh, nice.
You know, yeah, it's that feeling, you know, that good feeling when you know, like, your drawing is like floating out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like admiring. So yeah, this one's one of them. I got comment though on the tail light. They say it looks more like a current BMW. So I don't know.
Yeah, but maybe, I mean, how long ago did you do this sketch?
So this was right after I graduated, so 2006, I think it was like, 16.
Okay.
Yeah, it
so
says 16 here. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, you can't be blamed for BMW basically doing the same thing years later.
Right. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, you know, it happens, like, you know, when there's a lot of trend that happens in automotive industry, and people tend to, like, you know, just follow the trend, and it's, you know, it's natural, you know, like some people say, oh, you know, this company copied this to this, but, you know, like sometimes, I mean, even if it is true, like, it happens, you know.
Yeah. There's no way around it.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot of I mean, not copy and paste, but as the designers, we tend to gather information, gather inspiration from other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So,
yeah. Yeah, and this one, I took Porsche 912, and then, you know, just wanted to see if I can redesign it. I meant to make it EV, I think, you know, but, you know, just quick little abstract sketch, and then, you know, just wanted to make a...
Yeah.
I always love how transportation design friends draw their car. Like, so simple and so fast, but at the same time it conveys the idea, conveys the shape. I just love to watch it. Look at it. Right.
Yeah. And, you know, it's kind of it, you know, like doing Porsche, like ever since when I was in school, like a lot of instructors or like upper termers were always saying, if you do Porsche, you either hit or miss. You know, there's no between. Like, yeah,
it's so
Porsche,
iconic.
Right, so iconic, so hard to change anything.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's got like pretty much perfect ingredient already in existing Porsche. So it's really depending on how you utilize. So
Porsche is definitely the hardest brand to come up with new design language for without
Because
question.
it's already so well known.
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, I mean, this is sort of, you know, like my challenge, but I think it came out nice. I don't know what people think, but
Yeah,
It
it
came
looks
out really
great.
nice.
thank you. Yeah,
I agree.
No, like
Lamborghini.
people we got to tell those guys when we said it's really good and really great, we meant it. It's not like we're giving him, you know, easy, but we meant it. It's really good.
Oh yeah. No, I take it as a compliment too, because I know you guys don't just you know, say, you know, unreasonable nice things. We're designers.
yeah.
We're very critical, you know.
Very
usually
much so.
for designers, we are very critical,
Yeah,
right.
and we state
Yeah.
the truth.
These
Yeah.
guys, the guys who are in the chat, a lot of them come from the knife community, and they've seen me be like properly critical, you know,
Mhm.
like art center level critical. And
Oh, yeah.
actually, it's funny. My video tomorrow is going to be like art center level critical.
Oh, I can't wait to that.
These guys have no idea. Like when we talk to each other, like if we give each other compliments, we genuinely mean it.
Yeah.
We will not say something is good if we think it's shit, like
Right.
at all.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, we've gone through art center, so we know how art center is like.
Yeah.
dude. My critical comments, I've gotten like hate, like genuine hate. Like there's somebody who goes through like almost all my videos now and just downvotes it just to like spite me because I said something about a brand he likes. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
dude, people don't understand. Like when you're trying to be critical, it's also you're trying to improve things.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
just to be a jerk. It's because you think there's potential and they could do better. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
Mhm.
yeah,
Definitely. Yeah. So this is a fine Italian project. You know, Lamborghini. Obviously, I interned at Bertone before. I don't know if you guys know. It's an Italian company used to design for Lamborghinis, and I don't know if Bertone ever designed anything Ferrari, but they did Lancias, Alfa, Fiat, and
they're one of the
some-
great Italian design houses for automotive design.
right,
It's
Yep.
basically Bertone and Pininfarina. That's it.
right.
Yep.
The only ones that matter.
Yep.
And Pininfarina was focusing on more of like Ferrari side,
Yep.
whereas Bertone was more on Italian side. So yeah, I had a privilege to work there as an intern and for 4 months, and I learned so much. You know, it's always nice to intern in a company, but yeah, just wanted to kind of contribute and get like a fine Italian. And I think this is the last one for my personal project. This is Cadillac, contributing to GM, where I work right now. So
Yeah, that thing looks sick.
thank you. You know, this is the era when fastback was like popular. Everybody was doing fastback, and I had to do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, but that's the thing, man. Like the CTS-V that had the fastback is still one of my favorite Cadillacs. I love the way you did the grille to the headlights to the side intakes on this thing. It just like
Thank you.
that whole front end, and even the way the rear end, like the way
I
the-
was gonna say the rear looks really nice.
Yeah, the way the glass terminates into the lid and the chrome detail is hot, dude. That's really
thank
hot.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been sort of I don't know. Kind of reminiscing myself back in the day when I used to do more designing and modeling.
Mm.
So, yeah.
The beauty
Yeah.
is now with like your modeling and your understanding of modeling, it means that
Uh-huh.
you can even push like crazier designs,
Right.
than ever before.
Right. And vice versa, as a modeler now I can tell designers what to do with their, sketches too, because I can see like some of the designers have better understanding on 3Ds and some of them do not. And because I know I come from design background, so I kind of give them advice like maybe changing this will, help you on a 3D and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
yeah, definitely helps.
absolutely.
Yeah. And we got one more, I think this is Civic. This is my
Looks
vision
way
of
better than
Civic.
the current Civic.
Thank you. I don't know, like I honestly think like Civic's gotten too busy.
Yeah,
Like Civic used to be, it had that attraction of like it's simple and sort of, I don't know, like very easy to handle, minimal, I thought that was the whole idea.
yeah.
And super light, easy to tune and stuff like that. And now I see Civic is more like a Gundam, It's very,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
especially
I mean,
the
but-
last generation, and then now this new one, just like
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Gundam is purposefully designed that way, which is cool. But like for Civic, I don't know. Like, to me, it's too busy. So
Dude, do you know how much those Civic type like S or R's, the like the highest performance one? Do you know how much those were going for?
isn't it like 3K, 4K now?
No, 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 no.
4K.
No, I'm talking about like the.
I mean-
previous- yeah,
30K.
Sorry, like 30K. Sorry.
no,
40,
it,
30K,
they were
no.
Even
$40,000, dude.
Yeah.
$40,000 for a high performance Civic.
40,
Oh,
yeah.
40K. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Wow, that's a lot.
Isn't that crazy for a Honda Civic?
Yeah, it is.
$40K. I don't
Yeah, it
care
is.
if it's a Type R or whatever, man.
Mhm.
Like that's crazy money. That's criminal
Yeah.
money.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna buy 40K Civic, even though it's
Really?
like, yeah,
You could get like a used M3 for
Right.
that kind of money with like
Right.
decently low mileage.
exactly.
You know, you could get
It's
a
not
Porsche
even-
Cayman.
It's not even
that.
like real wheel drive or anything.
No,
No.
exactly.
That's
And
crazy.
this is what all of us agree, that the Civic should have a basic design. You
Mhm.
know, like it shouldn't be overly complicated.
right.
But they went nuts on that thing. I don't understand
Exactly.
it.
Yeah, even the name Civic is kind of like people's car kind of name, Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, that's where Civic came from. The
Right.
name.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And now it's just like, I don't know, it became like some weird RC car looking car now. Which-
dude. And like I said, the new one's basically like a BM or an Audi fucking what's their model numbers? How did the fuck? I forgot the Audi levels.
like
like-
A5,
Yeah, it's like an A4. You know,
A4.
kind of like
Yeah.
wannabe. It's grown so much,
Yeah.
and they got rid of the Honda Fit, so there's like
Hmm.
nothing smaller than a Civic now.
Mhm.
It's just weird, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's not
Right.
my thing. That's for sure. But you see a lot of
too.
them on the road.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, Thomas.
Oh
One of-
yeah,
One of Thomas's expertise is painting, and that's painting.
Yeah.
Different
it's,
type of
uh,
drawings. That I
yeah,
can.
this is
Yes, they do, Dopey.
Yeah, this is
this I can draw this. It's hard.
yeah, this is what I do like for spare time, and also I have experience on aviation design. So yeah, this is basically, you know, my sort of imagination of what design
That's really cool.
airplane is. And also these airplanes are classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
I love
Yeah.
classic airplanes.
Yeah.
Love
I
World War II
love
stuff.
the anime / Speedbirds kind of like influence in the
Mhm.
design.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think that's it.
Dude, that's dope.
Thank you. See if I have a. I'll quickly go through. I cannot show everything, but I have. I think it's. Let's see.
You have I remember you do a lot of like paintings on your site, like on your Instagram. Those are really nice. Like a lot of
Oh, yeah, yeah.
paintings, a lot
That
of,
Yeah, that I can show.
yeah, those are my favorite actually. And by the way,
Yeah, let
guys,
me,
if you guys want to follow Thomas, his Instagram is right there. Right there.
Yeah, let me see. So I have two Instagram channel. So one is painting for more futuristic stuff like cyberpunk, and I can kind of show you what I draw, this type of stuff. If you guys wanna
Oh yeah.
follow, yeah, like a
please
little
go
bit
to
of,
support Thomas. Guys, please go.
Yeah.
yeah, if you guys wanna, I got the full process of these drawings too, time to time. Yeah, so
Yeah, that one's dope. I like the framing of like the girls to the left and the right of the jet. It's sick.
right. Thank you.
One of our expertise, drawing girls.
Oh yeah.
I mean, not my expertise, but definitely Thomas's expertise.
It's one of those things, though, Joe. You can pick it up pretty quickly. You got a lot of visual
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
up
Right,
here.
right.
I mean, I can draw, but just not as good as that.
Yeah, if you actually
He
Here's
does
some-
both, Dopey. Like this is a hand sketch, like you're seeing on the screen right now. That's
This one.
marker and pencil and everything. And he does Photoshop. So,
Mhm.
That's the thing, right?
yeah.
That's what designers, what us needs to be like drawing on
Right.
both, like different media. We need
Yeah.
to be good at different media.
It's important to learn how to sketch with traditional media first,
Yeah.
like pen and pencil and markers, because then you understand what you're trying to get in the digital.
Yeah.
And digital
Right.
allows you to do a lot of crazy stuff, but you can really get too far too quickly if you don't understand what you're trying to
Right.
achieve, you know?
You guys remember
Yeah.
this place?
Oh,
Remember we went back last year.
Yeah,
God.
Yeah.
yeah. So this is one, and I have another one. This is more of like a painting. So I have some of these like classic cars painting. This is more like this is still Photoshop, but I approach kind of different style.
Yeah, dig that.
Yeah,
Really nice.
bit quick and loose.
Not loose. This is accurate.
I gotta get back on these.
Dude, we need
Drawing.
to. You know what we should do? during our episode of live streaming, we should probably just out of three of us just start sketching and just do whatever sketch we would like to do, and then just chat, and then
Yeah, we should.
yeah.
We should definitely. Yeah, this is some World War II stuff.
I love how you frame the shot.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If you
this
go
is what we
back,
should-
go down towards the middle, under the vellum, or not the vellum, under the red Porsche, that one, the lowrider,
this one
but no, the caddy one, on the right,
on the right.
up one.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, what's this professor's name that taught this kind of style?
Oh, I did this during Viscom 6, John Krutetsky.
Yeah, John Kristesky, man.
Yeah.
Like, that guy is the king of this style. I could tell instantly this was like from Kristesky's class. You know?
Oh yeah, yeah. Just let me get into. I don't know if. Is it I don't know how to. I forgot how to spell his last name.
Here. I
Tetsky?
think it's KRSTESKI.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's my instructor, and like, yeah, these are like his stuff, which is amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
John's a madman with these perspectives and this
Yeah.
style. He was
He's
one of my all-time favorite professors at Art Center.
Right.
Nice.
And he's a interior manager or a director or something at Hyundai, right now.
Yeah.
Right. Whew. Look at all this.
Dude, that
Color.
gangster has a freaking Wikipedia page.
Oh,
Oh my
really?
God.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. He must be super famous.
No, I think he
Yeah.
made it himself. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This guy.
No, but
Amazing
you know
stuff.
what I appreciate about him over a lot of, especially trans professors,
Yeah.
he really enjoyed crazy out there concepts.
Right.
You know, like he wasn't too shy to whatchamacallit. Oh, yeah, cover that up while you log in. But he wasn't shy to go for really crazy kind of avant-garde kind of stuff, you know,
Right.
which I really appreciated about him. Not
Mhm.
a lot of professors appreciate like wild and crazy stuff, you know. I remember when I was in his interior class, there's a movie called Strange Days that's like one of my favorite movies, where they have the ability to record like your life experiences onto like a mini disc.
Yeah.
And there would be this guy who's like a drug dealer who would sell experiences on mini disc. And I did an interior concept around the card being where he dealt his experience drugs like out of. And
Oh, wow.
Kristesky loved the concept, you know. So it was like, dude, sick. Like I can do crazy stuff with this guy, you know.
Yeah.
But dude,
Definitely.
look at this thing. Look at this freaking. This was your Pagani, right?
Right. This was
Yeah,
my
I
graduation
remember that.
thesis. Yeah, this is it. Only because Sheriff, you mentioned last week.
Yeah, guys, check this out. This is Thomas. This was back when Thomas was in school. This was your graduation thesis, right? The Pagani.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's cool.
yeah, and this is actual model. I still have it in my room.
Dude, yeah.
It has like wear and tear, but yeah.
Just so you guys know, this is a real physical model. Like he sculpted this out of clay, 3D printed parts to put on it. You know, like all of this had to be made in the real world.
Right. Yeah, I
It
remember.
takes what 7-8 weeks to finish this.
Yeah, I think it was like 7 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
We
night,
got some
Cheeto.
other stuff like
Oh, that's
speaking of like painting. These are also my painting. I gotta put all this together and organize. It's like just floating in the Behance here and there.
Yeah, dude, these are dope.
This,
Ooh, I
I remember
dig that.
this was I think this was like 5th or 6th term rendering.
Yeah, 5th of 6 turns, guys. That's like
Yeah.
what? Second year of Arsenal.
Yeah.
Right. Second or third, in between
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, second year, and then the ability to Viscom is already there.
Mhm.
I hope you guys are getting your minds blown. Like this is some deep insight into how
This is
cars are designed nowadays. You know,
Really.
Yeah.
people have to develop skill levels on this level to be able to even apply to work in the car companies.
Right.
So,
Right.
what up,
And this
Maddie? Happy birthday, brother! It's Maddie's birthday, Tom. Joe.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Hey, happy birthday!
Yeah, I think this is about it. If you guys want to check out more stuff, here is my Behance address. You can.
You should be able to copy and paste it into the chat. If not, copy and paste it into the private chat, and I'll share it.
Okay. I'll
Yeah.
share it here.
Beautiful.
Every time, man.
And-
Every time when I look at Thomas's design, I'm always blown. Always blown. Always.
You're too generous.
No, I'm
you do
serious
that.
because it's actually really good.
Thank you.
That I can.
Your
Oh,
stuff is amazing too.
I remember that the one on the right.
Yep.
Yep, the one on the right, the painting that Thomas did, three of us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, show us that. Show the viewers what that is.
I think it's on. Let's see. This one.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this is originally we wanted to do a podcast, and then that's the image of and cover of the podcast channel.
Right. Here's Joe doing his thing with the Gundam. Here's Sharif. And Sharif, you're so noticeable here. Yeah. With your BRZ, and here's his Joe's Alpha here. I used to have my Tacoma here.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
And Maddie, yeah, I played Diablo. I spent quite a lot of time on that game.
I think this was Andy, right?
I don't know, man. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's what it was.
Yeah, we just put like either Andy or Jerry or whatever.
Jerry.
Like we put it. Yeah, this is
I
me.
definitely
doing
don't think it
sports,
was
like-
Jerry.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh well. One day it's gonna happen. So
We still have our car. And
Yeah.
Gundam is back. Just not that big.
wow, Monday, one day.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, if you guys want to check out more stuff, I shared the address on the chat. So
Yeah, please,
you guys can.
guys, please go support Thomas.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
He's talent.
No, I'm just another designer. Just wanna live another day.
It's just like three of us has different type of design, and the style of drawing is so different, and
Right.
I guess it's good for audience to see the varieties of how design works,
Yeah.
Exactly.
how each designer's personality can reflect on their work.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah, without question. I mean, Thomas really has an understanding of styling and form language. Form language is what we call the ability to understand how to sketch things in 3D, but not only sketch things in 3D, but sketch things in 3D with a certain aesthetic style, you know?
Right.
So that's really, really powerful and really difficult for a lot of people to understand. You know?
Even it's very difficult for me to understand sometimes because I'm not from transportation design world, so it's different.
Hmm. Right.
But for me to understand and for me to master it, it's not that hard. It's just it takes time.
Right.
Yeah, but
Right.
that's the thing, right? Like this is where I feel like product designers do themselves a bit of a disservice, right? Because form language is really about understanding, like in terms of product design, it's the intersection of your brand and your styling reference, right? So
Mhm.
like, let's say you're going to do a bottle, but the bottle is going to have almost like leaves, you know, that are like molded into it towards the neck, right? That's form language. Even though it's a bottle,
Mhm.
it's a stylized bottle, right? And like
Mhm.
that's where form language comes into play with product, you know.
Mm.
Or if you look at, for example, Peak Design, their backpacks and how they're different looking than other backpacks. That's form language. You know what I mean? So, like, product designers definitely have a simpler approach because we're not designing as something as complex as a car, but it's still a factor in the design approach, like without a question, you know.
Product
Definitely.
design is more hands-on functionality, more
Mhm.
than I mean, whatever functionality you come up with, that's what the phone will be.
No, but it's more than that, and I've seen you do it too, right? Because it's like if it was all functionality based, then a camera would always look a certain way,
Yeah.
but it
And
doesn't.
I mean, for me, it's functionality. Remember, back in school, my project's always been this kind of moody and feeling-driven design, where a lot of things it's functionality, but also I put another layer of visual and decoration on top of it.
Yeah.
Like the product looks finished and branded.
See, like for me, that's one of the reasons why I really loved the 90s and the 2000s, in particular for like product design, right?
Mhm.
Because you had such diversity. A really great example was like mini disc players,
Yeah.
Oh.
right? Heavily,
90s.
heavily influenced by the functionality that they wanted to be small and fit, you know, the disc inside. But man, the variety of shapes, proportions, graphic treatments, you know, were stunning. And you would see one and you'd be like, oh, that's sexy, versus maybe this one where you'd say, oh, that's boring, you know?
Right.
And there was so much personality potentially available, right? And then even if you look at like vintage Sony MP3 players, right? Yeah, sure. A lot of them started out as like these sticks and kind of mimicking, the whatchamacallit, the Walkman. But then you got like weird and crazy stuff like this guy, which let me see if I can open this up in a new tab. Like, look at that. Completely different form language.
Looks like a lighter.
Yeah, and it had this clear shell with another sort of inner shell.
Yeah.
And this is product form language at its best.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, the 90s and the 2000s has more of that.
yeah,
Right.
and I miss that, man.
Yeah, me too. Remember back in the day? Remember we have those iPod and the iPad.
Yeah.
The iPod video, which is the phone language is so pretty and it's so delicate.
Yeah.
And I think we are missing that in this current generation of product design.
We absolutely are. Everything looks so similar.
And
Yeah.
speaking of product design, Dopey, I see your comment. Yeah, we'll definitely get back to Backpack.
Yeah, no question about it.
Oh, we just
No
wanted to
question about
introduce what Thomas is capable of.
Yeah. But I mean,
And
Maybe
also-
one of those days I can.
Yeah, and
show
also
some demo.
we'll get back to sketching and actual design talk.
Yeah.
well, this is design talk, really, but not like design
Yeah.
analysis talk.
Like,
But I mean,
analysis.
like again, look at the era of flip phones, man.
I
Oh my
missed
God.
that Motorola Razr.
Dude, there's so many different concepts, right?
Remember back in the day when the flip phone is very popular? We got that.
Oh,
We
yeah.
even got that turning flip phone. It's like this.
Dude, my
Oh, yeah, I
parents
remember
had
that.
this one at
Yeah.
one point in time.
I remember
You
this.
know,
I remember this.
We
I
should bring
remember
it
when
back.
I was, dude. Where is the OG? I remember when I was a kid, like my dad had to be in California for like an extended period of time, and he had one of like the original cell phones. You know, the Zach Morris. Here. Yeah, he had one of these, and I remember getting that in my hands and thinking like the world had changed.
That is so.
You know?
I mean, it's not cool to use it, but it's so cool to know how product design evolve.
Dude,
Okay.
I'll tell you, even back in that day, you felt like you were from the future. Like
Yeah.
you literally held
Yeah.
this thing,
Yeah.
was completely wireless. You dialed up somebody, and you could talk to them while you moved around. Like you could be on
Yeah.
the go. It was like,
It's like
wow, like crazy.
it's like Back to the Future feel.
And then,
Yeah.
there was a Nokia series of phones that my mentor worked on, actually. And I'm trying to remember let's see. It's not these. One of my mentors, she worked on this series from Nokia. Here, I had this one.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. The one with this. style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this thing actually like spun around. I'm
Yeah.
trying to remember but there was a name for this series, right? And I can't remember, but like, dude, they had all like etching on the backside with this metal piece.
So
They had
nice.
contrasting elements. They had a little fabric tag
It's
sticking out the side.
it's like a fidget toy.
Dude,
your
I
head.
love this thing.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, we had this before fidget spinner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
And now the phone can be a fidget toy, but that, yeah, you can.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to remember again what this series was called.
I wonder if we put SIM card in there, if the phone would still work.
No, it won't because
Oh, it
we've
won't.
moved past that network. Like the 2G network is no longer available. But what is this was called like I think it was the Nokia L'Amour series, I think. But they did a lot of they did a lot of different form like look at this. This was a cell phone.
I remember this.
This was a
Have
cell
you-
phone.
Have you guys ever had one point in your time had a Motorola Razr?
Yeah, of course.
I didn't, but I always loved them. You know?
Right.
You know, they came out with the remake. Remake.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Razer. Yeah.
They're going to bring a new one.
Wow.
fairly
I
soon.
miss my HTC, man. I missed it. I miss my HTC.
Dude.
I never had those like I think BlackBerry started it, right? Like those the keyboard
Yeah.
thingy.
Yeah.
Never
Dude,
had
it's-
those.
I have this. I mean, I don't have this specific model, but HTC was my go-to
Dude,
back in the day.
HTC basically like pioneered
Yeah.
the smartphone.
I had
You
the
know?
I have the HTC One.
Or
Seven.
dude. Or these guys, the Palm Pilot phones.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right? These things were even like smartphones back in the day, you know?
Oh yeah.
They had like Windows Mobile on it, or it was the Treos. That's what it was. These guys even preempted the like these used the Palm Pilot operating system
Mhm.
and had the keyboards and everything at the time of like Blackberries. This was like Blackberry's stiffest competition, you know? And they were cell phones. This was smartphones back in the day.
Right. I think my first smartphone was LG Chocolate.
Oh, yeah, dude, the chocolate was so hot when it came out.
Right.
It was such a revolutionary design.
Because I think that's when things got a little simpler.
Yeah, dude. I remember
like a
this,
sliding
man.
phone. Yeah.
And then there was, of course, the Nextel phones, which allowed you. They were like more like work site organized or design, so you could almost like walkie-talkie, people. It was such a crazy concept, but like if you got it to work, it worked really well. People were like, chirp, chirp, all the time.
Right.
Hey guys, I think I gotta get going now.
Yeah.
Sorry
Absolutely.
to interrupt, but yeah, hopefully you guys have fun looking at my stuff today.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing it, man.
We'll definitely do. I mean, since you are still here, we'll definitely do design. We'll get back to big backpack design and analysis and
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
absolutely.
those stuff. And also, we'll definitely do some sketch on the live stream channel.
Yeah.
I also
On this
want to see
channel.
you and Sharif and Joe's old stuff too. If you guys
I mean,
have some.
what? Since you were talking about your stuff, I was just drawing. Yeah, I was just drawing and listen to you guys talk.
There you go. There you go. You got a new chair
yeah.
coming out. Yeah.
I always love to design furniture. Sharif knows
Yeah.
I love furniture.
Yeah, dude.
Definitely.
But yeah, we'll probably see you next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do more design talk.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the design talk
Alright.
is sketch.
Yeah. Sorry, I got to bounce early, but yeah, you guys have a good night, and all the audience, I hope you guys enjoyed stuff that I brought. Hopefully, that will inspire you guys too.
Yeah, just
But yeah,
start drawing.
yeah, start drawing. But yeah, I'll come back next week, and let's talk more about design.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Awesome. All right, then. You guys have a good night.
Take care, brother. Have a good one.
Peace out.
Peace.
Dude, our comment, it's been exploded by Diablo 4. Yeah, I played Diablo 4, and guys, my character is 71 level.
Jesus.
And Timothy's character is 93.
Timothy's a nutball, though, man.
And I play Rogue.
Dude.
Just so you guys know.
Timothy basically gets off work
And he starts-
and
yeah.
he just burns through video games.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
the guy levels up like an insane madman. It's
Even for Call
ridiculous.
of Duty, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
He doesn't
Like,
sleep, he doesn't eat, he doesn't go out.
It's true. It's true. He starts playing, before you and I ever get on to play. And then after we go to sleep, he continues playing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
He was the
it's
last.
crazy.
He was the last one leave, and he was the first one to be on, even way before we start.
Mhm. Yeah, dude. Like he is a gaming monster. Absolute
I keep on telling him
monster.
he should just do streaming with his gaming section.
I mean, he could really, like, especially with him being a freaking sniper and being able to get some of the kills that he gets.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he could definitely stream. Dude, yeah. Timothy is a different level of game player. Like, I'm an absolute casual. Like,
I mean, I am casual too, but sometimes I can get a little bit hard into the game, but I'm not that crazy.
dude, no, he is nuts. And dude, Dopey, even I'm like obsessed with COD, generally speaking. I still can't do the camo grinds.
Well, me too.
Like-
I can't. I mean, I don't care, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's just like I don't really care about camo grind as long as I can get my gun look good.
Dude, yeah, the camo grind kills me. I mean, I appreciate it, I respect it like nobody's business, but oh man, I just can't do it. I don't have it in me.
Yeah, we'll get back to our design talk next week. Or some, if you guys want some deep talk, let's do some deep talk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, let me see if I can also show you some stuff from our time back in the day.
Before we start, I can show you guys something
Yeah,
that
go for
I
it.
have been working on this week, but I need to use some emergency.
Yeah, go get to the restroom, dude. It's no big deal. Let me see. Okay, no. Do. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. You guys may see some funny moments. We'll see. There are a lot of pictures here. Of course, I had to do it wrong. Yeah, there we go. Open, preview. Yes. There we go. Close that, close that. Yeah, so I'll show you guys a little bit of when I even started school, like the stuff that we would see. Like, this is a typical wall of somebody who's working on a project. So what you'll see up here is the brand name, a slogan, some of like the words that they're using to guide their concept, a mood board, you know, current designs or inspiration, you know, and then this guy right here is what's called a package drawing. So you have to figure out where your occupants are going to fit within your chassis, and you kind of create your sketch around that. And you want to include as many details like engine, drivetrain, luggage, etc. You know, let's see. Yeah, Adobe, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can. But dude, like, this is a hand sketch that somebody did. Like, how crazy looking is that? And then this guy did some really nuts, moody designs back in the day. This was all with like watercolor.
Watercolor and what's that called? Pastel.
Yeah, man. Like, such a cool aesthetic. I dreamed of getting to this level. I never did, but this guy was an absolute monster. I mean, look at this. You know, fairly typical stuff. Interior design kind of concept. This is a really like rough sketch concept. This is how a lot of students spent their time in Art Center.
Yep.
Literally sleeping. These are designs done by what are called environmental designers. These guys are kind of a mix of interior and exterior
landscape,
yeah, designers. So they have a very different sort of skill set. They're basically interpreting space.
Yeah.
Which is really, again, interesting. What else? God, I got a lot of pictures to scroll through here. Try to get through them as quickly as possible. One of our professors brought her parrot into class. It's not design related, but it was definitely like an interesting time.
I remember that interior home core model.
Oh yeah.
To do.
Yeah. What else? Okay. None of these. Wow, I really thought I had more design sketches. Oh, like this is packaging design. And this is even what I was talking about, Joe, with like form language.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Product designers definitely leverage form language to communicate.
But product designers' form language is a lot of them is based on what type of brand it is.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
It's not random.
No. It's definitely not random. Definitely not random.
I mean, same thing for auto design and transportation design as well. It's not random for that kind of form language.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
So I told you guys I want to show you guys something, and Sheriff will appreciate it.
Yeah, no, I definitely did not, by the way. Oh, let me bigify you for that. Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, let me change to the other view. There we go. Hold on.
There he is, yeah.
Wait. Hold on. I'm getting very messy. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's all painted. It's almost done, and then the review is coming up. This Saturday. The review is coming up this Saturday. It's nothing crazy. Just a simple model, quick and dirty paint job. But it tells a story. I mean, that's it. The rest, go watch my video.
Dude, that's funny. That's funny. Shilling your own channel. I love it. No, Maddie, it's not from the Tick. That predates the Tick by a long time. A long time, actually. Dudes. Alrighty, man. It's getting about that time.
Yeah, it's
Time to kind of like wind down. I had a hell of a day, man, working on the website. So my brain is pretty cashed out. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I've been recording this and just working on it because the video is gonna be live soon.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
But then another one's coming up next week, so never ending.
Dude. Oh, dang. Okay, hold on. I feel a little nostalgic right now, so let me load up some of these other images. Some of you guys may find them funny. These are from like 2007. So it's old school. Old school. Here we go. Yeah, before I go, I'm going to embarrass myself a little bit. Why not? So, like, this is some of the stuff that we used to do. We used to have to cut, like, foam into making shapes and stuff like that, you know, complex surfacing and, you know, blah, 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 you know. This is my group that I started out with. And we looked so young. By the time we got done, we looked like we aged like a shit ton.
Yep.
Yeah, I looked almost like babyish when I started. And then we had to learn how to do like type, which was really cool. It was like really helpful.
I didn't get a chance to take that class.
Yeah, this was really helpful for doing transportation design sketching, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to like sleep in the studios, so people would set up like little improvised sleeping arrangements.
Yep.
That was my buddy Josh. That was me looking like a gangster with somebody's glasses. That's me without sleep for 3 days. This is our class.
Yep. Yep. I remember that. Yep. That's exactly what it feels.
Yep. Let's skip over the boring parts now. This were some of the cool like sketches. So this is all pencil, marker, pen, and pastels. So pastels are like these like hard bricks of pigment.
It's like crayon.
Kind of like crayon, but way harder.
Yeah.
Way harder.
Yeah.
And we would like grind them up into a fine dust, and you would use them along with a bit of baby powder and like a cotton ball, and you would apply them to the edges and the peripheries of this stuff to get these like
it's basically a chalk
reflections. Yeah, it's like ground up chalk.
Yeah.
You know? But
then
it's
gouache.
the only way to get these really soft transitions like this.
And then
make it
everything,
look-
and then everything that you see on the highlight is watercolor. Wash.
Yeah. I mean, these things, it makes it look so reflective, so shiny.
And
you
it
know?
make it look so pop. On the
Yeah.
page.
Like, look at this stuff. Like, so cool.
That truck is nice.
Yeah, yeah. This one is especially nice because you put in some warm tones.
Yeah.
You know, back here, and then put in some cool
Yep.
tones over here. So you see there's like a bit of blue here, there's a bit of orange mixed in here, and it really makes it feel like this thing is in the sunlight, you know? Again,
Nice.
beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. This one's a little bit more simplistic in terms of like the chalk, but you still get the idea. This was like making a car interior out of foam core. This was my car interior back in the day that I made out of foam.
I actually have not. Actually, have fun making car interiors out of foam in that class.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. Yeah, car sketches. This was early on in our education. This is stuff from one of my classmates. What else? Oh, that one was pretty cool. Yeah, I ran right past it. Yeah, that one. Just the colors were really cool, as well as the background. You know?
This was nice too.
Yeah. Like, some of the details are off, but I mean, the concept is really strong.
I mean, just think about they started. This is first term,
Yeah, this is really early. This is like first or second term.
first year of our center, first half
Yeah.
a year of our center, first 3 months, 6 months.
And then this is like product design, how they
Yep.
approach stuff.
Yep.
Just
That's
doing
exactly. That's exactly
Yeah.
what my sketch looks like back in the day.
So yeah, this is the design process, guys. Like when it comes to like the sketching, you know.
Yep.
A lot of people, I love this technique. This is one of my favorites. You use like a sand colored paper, and
Gray paper. Gray paper.
yeah, it's, I don't know why, but it makes sketching so
Yep.
much easier versus like a white sheet of paper.
Because gray paper actually we treat it as 50% gray,
Yeah,
or you can just push it to a lighter spot, lighter gray with ease. Basically, you put
Yeah.
white and then you push to the lighter part. You put darker, you push to the darker part on the paper. You don't really have to go all out. It's easier.
yeah, man.
And plus it gives a classic look of the page.
It does. It really does. These were some of my classmates' like car models back in the day. This is with primer. So this is clay underneath and then primered on top before they got painted. And everybody in car design had to learn this technique. Everybody did. Let's see what else. Skip through. Inspiration. Who cares? Oh yeah, this one was one of the coolest car models. That guy that I showed you who did the watercolor style of sketching in the beginning, where it's like super moody, this was one of his final car designs.
Nice.
Yeah, he really knew how to bring his aesthetic into something much more feasible.
Yeah.
Which was really impressive. And here's another car model. Not so impressive. Another one, just okay.
This one's nice.
This one has much more character.
Yeah.
This one, ugh. Hate the front end on that one for some reason. Again, more concepts. Let's see, what else? Is there anything really... This one I remember was so weird. It feels like they took the guy's like lower lip and like, stretched it over his head.
Yep. Yep.
You know? This one was my favorite.
I remember this one.
Right?
Yeah, I remember this one.
This was
It's
really
just so
looking forward.
It's just weird and crazy looking.
Yeah. Now, he wasn't really great at the modeling, but if you look back here in the background, his sketches were really phenomenal.
Yeah.
The model, as far as the model execution is concerned, it's kind of meh.
It's
You know?
a lot of spot that he needs to tweak and fix.
Yeah, it could have been so much nicer if you really had like planned it out,
Yeah.
but his sketches were just... Look at that. That's his interior sketches. His exterior design development was phenomenal. His renderings, look at that stuff, right? Like,
Nice.
why in the model didn't he do this section kind of like clear, or like that bottom section clear? You know what I mean? Like, the model could have been so much better.
This is his graduate.
Yeah, if I'm not
Should have
mistaken.
done it. He should have done it.
Right?
It's his graduate. He needs to push it.
Should have gone so much further with it.
I remember this one.
Yep.
Yeah, I seen this one. Yeah.
And then more from this guy. I really appreciated his...
I remember this one actually.
Yeah.
Gradual.
Love how he handled the rear end here. I thought this was so cool. Super duper cool. And then again, you see his like moody style.
The sketch of transportation design students are just always been on top of the game.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. That would be an Acura I would be happy to drive.
Yeah.
Like, so much character. As you can see, I took a ton of pictures of his stuff. Yeah, let's skip over. Oh, speaking of like cameras, dude, this was like one of my camera concepts for back in the day for something that was hyper ergonomic.
Yeah.
Ended up looking like a ball sack, but it felt good in the hands at the very least.
This is what is this class? Study model?
Yeah, this was study model. So like I started with
camera.
like this guy, and then I said, okay, what if we made it like hyper ergonomic, you know, for like, so you didn't have to have like a really tight grip, but it would always like fall into the right place in your hands. And yeah, that's what I came up with.
Nice.
Yeah. Doesn't look pretty, but it
I mean, you can definitely push this. I can see a lot of plays that you can actually execute it very well with the actual camera feel to it.
Yeah, it was an interesting concept. I'll say that much.
Oh, I remember that.
And then this was my study model concept for like a freaking motorcycle with tank treads, basically. They did not like it.
They are weird. I mean, teachers are weird sometimes.
But I don't know. I thought it looked dope, personally.
It looks nice. It looks cool.
Just like really odd and crazy proportions, you know?
Yep.
What else? Anything else interesting? Oh no, she's not interesting. She was annoying. She was definitely annoying. Anything else? Anything else I could show you guys? Nope, that's it, really. No, we do not want to save any of the changes or whatever. Save and quit, whatever. I don't care.
No, those are really fun to look at.
Yeah, definitely. Is it a bong? Is it a sock? No, it's the Dick Pic 9000. It did. It really did look like a dick and balls. I'm not gonna lie. I think my professor thought that I was trying to be funny with it, with like how it molded, but I was like, just hold it, you know? Like it was super comfortable, you know? But yeah, no, it didn't go over. That professor, he was the type though that you really had to convince him. You had to be really assertive, and I did learn that like later.
Study model professor, right?
Yeah. Fuck, what's his name? Dennis Campbell. Yes.
Campbell.
Yeah, he's the guy who was on the team for designing the FJ Cruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the Lexus SC 430, and I can't remember what else, you know, but yeah, man. Alrighty, guys. I appreciate every one of you guys. I'm sure you can tell between the video that I posted earlier about the launch of the Kaimano and just my energy level tonight. I am tired, guys. So I am going to call it quits, and I'm going to take Joe with me. You guys can't have him. So,
bye.
Joe, any last words?
No, I'm just going to get on Diablo. So if you want to play with us, play with me. No, you can't.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I know. If anything, I'm going to play. Dude, actually, it was funny. I was playing COD, and every game, every lobby that I was getting into, like, I was getting spawn camped and killed, and then finally, like, you know, Call of Duty sometimes pops up that questionnaire where it says, was the last game, you know, fun, you know, sort of fun, you know, neutral, not fun, or not fun at all? And I was just like straight to the bottom, not fun at all.
No, we should definitely get back to not Diablo, Call of Duty soon. I mean, I haven't touched that. I haven't touched that game for a week.
Yeah, I just don't want to waste the
Battle Pass.
Battle Pass, you know. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna knock out. Hope you guys had a wonderful night. Hope you guys saw some interesting stuff tonight that you enjoyed from Thomas.
We'll get back to more serious topic. I mean, serious as in talk, and also serious as in sketching.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, thank you guys again for joining us. We appreciate and love you all, and have a good night. All right, guys.
Go play Diablo, guys. Go level up because season 1 is coming. So you might need to recreate your own character. So just to let you guys know.
Good luck with that.
Yep.